I don't know what those words are, how they feel, how they make you see the world. Like everything is what it seems. But as you get closer to what it really means, what are we looking at? Or what could have been, or what we could have saw? Is it within the words for which you spoke, but you never found out what you wanted to speak to? Is it something you told and you looked at? Like it's something we all start to be? Like we start off small, but we uncover what's big as we learn more about what we have seen. But when we look at the sides for what really could have been, is it what it really means? Am I what you're facing? Are you what you're facing? This is something which both sides have never seen. And I think as we grow up, we start to realize what we could have been. But looking at what you really meant and what you really saw, is it within the lines that you feel what we couldn't appreciate, seeing what we couldn't see within the lines? Am I fighting to be heard like I'm something you cannot see, but you understand what it means? Am I free to know what it really means to stay in one place and see itself exist and what it is, the city lights shining and what it could have really have been seen as? But looking within myself and within the sight for what we had, is it something we couldn't have told? Is it something that the meaning only finds it hard to truly see? Is it something that we cannot find within the city streets? Is it something that craves to touch of something else, but we cannot appreciate what it has lost? Is it something I couldn't find when I look in those eyes and all the time just starts to move? Is it something that we can find within the lines? Or something you know so strong and so sweet, like something that'll make you go to where you want to go, but you don't understand how you got there? Is it something we could have thought at the end of the day when you're just present, like normal, or something that we could have found along the way? I don't know what it means to truly see what we couldn't find, but looking at those times just pass by like a moment waiting to be heard. Is there something that is just a stray, something you couldn't find within the moment for which you paused, and something we have truly seen? Are you looking at me, or are you looking at her? Have you seen what you wanted and accepted it for what it is, or what it couldn't have been? And I couldn't feel what it truly meant to be expressive until I saw my side painting on clothes, the black paint over the shirt, caressing the thought of the touch of the sweater on you, but seeing what we couldn't have been and what we still try to fight to this day was something I couldn't leave you astray. And I know what it could really see all the times and all the places which you never saw and all the ways which you never talked about. This is something that we're chasing at the end of the day that we can't find within the lines for what the spark is. I couldn't appreciate what I couldn't have, but I saw a new side which everything is painted blue. And we're looking above the sky for what truly is clear and what truly exists as one form. We're looking at the heart for what it truly is, seeing the words fall and the pictures painted. It's like something we have never uncovered. And we look apart for what we couldn't have really seen, like it's the first time we've seen those things. But how hard can it be when you notice what you couldn't have and you continue to chase it every day? But seeing yourself like we're all stuck in the rain is something that we couldn't know within. And I couldn't see what it is to me. I just sit there and think about what could have been and how time passes and light gives way to new direction. But what we couldn't have seen at that moment was something that we find every day. And what couldn't have been present at that moment is something that we find to be there. Over every side is something that is known to the eyes. All the words and the letters which fall so calm and peacefully, but each letter is different in how it's presented. And each day we look at how we could have changed course. But what we couldn't see is at that moment where the calm realizes the presence of another authority, but we're battling the shackles of what some people can really try and tell. We're looking at within the core for what it is, not just the history or what it could have played. We all play something that's very strong and hard to uncover, but when we look down for what it is, it's something that we don't see often. And even if it could have been something so peaceful and so calm that some find it hard to see or some find it hard to go by. It's just something that you see with me or something that you couldn't find out there. Something in the within the deer for which we sigh, in the forest searching for a place, a shelter to call home. But what is home if we're constantly searching for what we want to see, but we cannot see the end? This is something that is far away, but we cannot see the presentation or how it could have gone. This is something that is just strong and something that we just look at for the moment and we let go for what it truly is. But we can't find it anywhere else and we can't find what it truly means. How far can it go until we see another side? And how far can we go and see where this leads? Because it's not a battle that we're just facing. It's something that's worth the time and something many people face. Far away in our eyes, we see something that we can only put away at that moment. But how far can it lead us to if we cannot see our end to it? There's something so many minutes away that we cannot find as we're stuck in time. And everything is just constant and everything is just universal. Everything continues to go by like it's a moment we find in time. But how far are we chasing to see ourselves looking above? The moment where the city lights see the end, where you see the light as bright as day, just waiting to be spent, and time goes by as it's just one. How can we lead to something so strong that cannot see the end to it and how far it could have gone? But how many times have I been in those arms and felt the feeling of comfort just to go back to where it could have been and see those places which we never see? And how much more can it take to just let go and just be free to explore what you didn't want to see before? How much more can it take to see the words and the pain and the thought behind the feeling to see something as this and something so strong? But we cannot hold on to what is the past. We cannot go to what we really want to see. And I know it couldn't have been what you wanted it to be, but looking apart for what it is like a common way that we can only find by looking at the time and how much we used to. It's something that it could have been constant, but it shows up at the right time. Everything is calm within those eyes, and even time stood still. The way it couldn't have been something we have continued to chase. Like how far can it reach that we continue to go on about our day? And I don't know what it means or what it really can tell. But what I do know is it's something so strong that we can't find everywhere else. It's something that is there and is present in the moment and each certain time. And even if it's not the time that we're chasing, it's something that we can